So I want to show you how you do a full ankle support, and you're going to use 3 to 10 inch eye strips. And I want to show you, now I've got to warn you with this lecture, I've tried throughout the course not to have, for you to have to see my feet. That's why I've used my son's feet, but when I did my son's feet in this ankle support, it just wasn't kind of clear enough. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about. You see this? We got, and again, sorry about having to see the feet. You got to see them at a much closer angle, which I'm really sorry about, but I wanted to teach you. So if you're weak in the stomach, get nauseous easy, just maybe go on to the next lecture or watch my son's bit and then get rid of mine. So I used 3 different colors so that you can see what it is. This is for someone that has, let's say a sports person that has a weak ankle, maybe they'd sprained it, they want it's an old sprain, or they have pain, it's a chronic ankle, that sort of thing. This is one that you use to support. Now each of the tapes you're going to use just off full tension, 80 to 90%, as we've done throughout the course of decompression, because this is for support, okay? So that's why we're putting on 80 to 90% on all of them, of course, except the anchors, which is 0% as always. So you've been warned, you're gonna have to see my big ugly feet. I tried, but I just wanted to show you because I didn't think it was clear enough with my son, so my apologies, but this is what I do for my craft. So I'll show you me taping my own ankle first, and then I'll show you my son, so how you do it on a client. This is how you do it for yourself. Now this was not an easy feat. So 3 10-inch strips. Okay, put the foot at 90 degrees there. Take your anchor and you're going to put it above the medial malleolus. Now remember, we're going to use on all of these 80 to 90% tension. So just go to full and back it off that slight bit. And this is your stirrup one. This is the one going from medial malleolus underneath the foot and onto the lateral malleolus. So we just get there. This was not easy as safe for me to do this. Right, there we go. So get that down, 80, 90%. Down we go. And then I had to shift the camera a little bit to get this. There we go, there we go. So we managed to do it. So there you go. That's the first one. So you see that? All right. Okay, number 1 has been achieved. Now we're going to take so you see how we come around there? So from the medial malleolus, around the back of the Achilles, and then we're going to go up through the arch. So we're going sort of around the heel. So take off your tape. Take off the paper for your anchor. Put it just in front of the medial malleolus, rub it down, 0 stretch of course. And then you're going to take off your backing and I say full stretch and come back just a little bit. So because we're doing support, so come around there, you see that? Around and in front of the heel. See this? So we want really supporting, so we're 80 to 90%, good stretch all the way up into the arch. And then 0%, see that? There we go. If you look at the tape, you probably won't look at my feet and I'll distract you. Okay, so we're going to put the lateral malleolus now right in front of that. And you can do exactly the same thing from the opposite side. Now this is trickier if you're inflexible like me, but we managed to do it. So around, look, so come around, you're going around towards the medial malleolus, get that foot into a good position, come in front of the heel, and then wrap it up. This is where my shoulder started to cramp here. That should be 80 to 90%. My shoulder started to cramp. But you get it and you bring it up, around, and anchor it on that side there. So it was the opposite of the other one. So there you go. Rub them all on, and there you have it. Okay? Again, my apologies. Living in the tropics for 20 years, that's what happens to your feet. Anyway, let's see my son's feet, because that was my initial intention all around. So let's do it again, because this one is more complex than the other things we've been going through. All right, so above the medial malleolus, stick him on, give him a little rub. And then 80 to 90% stretch, come down, around. So this is your stirrup. Get the foot in a good position like that. If that's your first thing. come back it off, you just see that, 80-90%, and straight up the lateral malleolus. And then take off the anchor. There we go, rub it all on. Alright, that's step 1. You see that there? Alright, so that's your first step. Okay, next one. So did you see why? Well, you'll see in a minute. So we're going to put in front of the medial malleolus again. You see why I wanted to do this, so as to show you twice. So it's going to come around. Let me show you there. Around we come, around the Achilles, in front of the heel, and up through to the arch. 80% all the way, 80-90%, and then 0% at that. So you can see why, because I filmed this one with my son first and went, that's a bit difficult to see what I'm doing. But now that you've seen mine, unfortunately, you know what you're doing. So this is what you do for your client. So in front of the lateral malleolus this time, and we're going to do the same thing around the back of the heel, around the Achilles tendon, 80-90% all the way around. And then come around in front of the heel, 80-90% stretch up through there. So this is beautiful to support weak or unstable ankles. And see, there you go. So there is your full ankle support. All right, let's get out of this lecture. I had to show my foot. There you go. Just remember Liam's foot. That's better.